had Dutchavelli on. I want to talk about new music, so I just want to start with Dutch. Because, listen, the fucking horrendous year that it's been, but then a man just blows.
He's
blown.
It's been a good year for him.
He's a setup.
But he's the definition of making the best of a bad situation. He's the definition of it, bro.
Like, I don't know how much you've taken in of the music or where he's going or what he's doing, but his work rate is, I've obviously spoken to him and that, but like the work rate is immense. And I just think, you know, with some people, you know, when I ask him like, oh, but what, I asked him actually, what am I saying? I said, oh, what about, you know, it's the year of Dutch, but what about the restrictions with the shows? It don't matter because
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Because you're hot.
I'm not an artist, yeah, but I know damn well if I was managing an
obviously
artist.
show, like monetary wise, it might matter.
Yeah, but if
it
Resh,
does matter.
If Resh's dream comes back and they start doing like 10,000...
Resh's what?
Resh's dream of 10,000 shows and that. They open up these stadiums again, normal.
They are actually doing shows, aren't they? Though.
But like, I mean, like proper shows. If you're gonna book an artist now, you ain't booking none of these artists that's been sat down on their ass for the last 6 months. You're booking people like Dutchavelli, and that's why the guy is a genius. Change language.
Oh, by the way, it's probably a good time to say I'm available to do edits for podcasts. Need that extra cash right now. You get me?
I don't blame you, bro.
No, but.
You said to me many times.
What do you mean I said to you? You hit me saying someone wants to edit for a podcast. Yeah, book that. I need that work. She said to me, yo, you can do this thing. I said, yo, give people the show reel. If they like it, we can talk about it. Cause no problem. I got time. Like, you know what I mean?
You need to be able to make some money out here, but
yeah, but it's
But yeah, Dutch. We were saying Dutch.
Yeah, we're talking about Dutch. Have you been listening though? Seriously, like he's just done. Just so you're aware, the Bando Diaries is the latest record. He's done.
I heard it on the radio. Actually,
yeah, but he's done a world remix.
Yeah, I've seen it with like guys from Australia and France.
India, Australia, Albania.
Is that the one that he said?
But these look like real gangsters as well. They're not like no rappers.
The Indian one killed me though. I can't lie to you because I was anxious. I was like, "What's the Indian brother bringing to the party?" Like on drill, and he's speaking like Hindi, and he's like the drill guy out there. But big him up. But the vision.
Where is it?
I don't know his name.
Okay,
it's on YouTube though. Still, check it out.
I don't want to say it wrong, innit?
Yeah. There's a guy.
I've seen it a couple times.
It's on YouTube. But
the remix, the Australian guys are serious. There's 2 of them.
Yeah,
they're on there twice. They're on the record twice. Like, but I'm big up.
And they look gangster.
And the guy that put it together is the old head of Asian Network and One Extra, Mark Stripple. So he's left the post.
Okay.
He's the one that's connected the dots for the international remix.
Oh, really?
For Dutchavelli. Because that's what he does. Like, obviously, he's the man, isn't it? Like, he knows everyone from everywhere. He's ex-Punjabi Hit Squad. So a white brother, he's a white guy. He was part of Punjabi Hit Squad back in the day, who are obviously on Asian Network.
Right.
And his career went into the head of One Extra, Asian Network. And he's just left his post, so there's new guys in place, but he's the one that's been credited as connecting the dots for Dutchavelli'S remix.
Oh,
but
really?
That's massive, man. Like
the streaming numbers are going to be crazy for that.
Mad.
The streaming numbers must be crazy.
That's so smart.
Of course it is.
And it's lit. The remix is cold.
It's actually decent. Yeah, it's decent. It is
Bando Diaries is a banger anyway, fam. Like I'm a Dutch. Like, listen, there's not many greasy fucking voices in this thing. Yeah, Pop's gone, right?
Do you remember
Who does that leave?
I was like, is his voice actually like that in like?
Yeah,
when
you said that.
to?
But it was. If you listen to the clips, like he has got that element to him. But do you remember the clip that I reposted when we were talking about Pop Smoke, and you didn't know who he was, and look at it, bro. Like, there's only a few guys that really, and he's been in the studio with Abs.
Who's been in the studio with Abs?
Dutch. He's
Really?
got 2 records with Abra, he said.
Are they dropping them? Are they coming out?
Whenever he's ready, I guess.
They might see the dialect there.
Like, yeah. What are you saying?
We're gonna hear that.
Yeah, when he's ready. Listen, his work rate, from what I'm hearing, is fucking momentous, man. He ain't letting up. He's just doing what he's doing under the circumstances of not having. What's the circumstance? The circumstances are like he hasn't got shows, isn't it? That's the restrictions, right?
Yeah.
He's not getting show money, but everything else is adding to your.
When people do quarantine radio and stuff.
Oh, fuck that guy, man. Don't talk about him, man. What a waste, man. I can't believe. Listen,
Are we
why are we talking about
Are we cancelling him because he shot
Has
Meg?
he even spoke since he
Yeah,
shot someone?
he's fucked.
No, I agree.
He's not even American. He's Canadian. They're gonna fuck him
Bruv,
over
a
there.
lot of
But anyway,
like-
I feel like Dutch has done what you need to do.
Dutch is the guy. He's the one to watch.
But then the other one, I feel like
Who?
Abs, bro.
But you know, Abs is my brother. Like,
Abs, bro.
But he's so he needs to be consistent. Now.
Yeah, but I feel
I've
like
not
he's.
heard any new music. All right,
I
has there
feel-
been
See,
loads?
now this is why we have to cancel the chat because people are looking like, have you not heard On Deck, the biggest banger
I
in
lied.
the whole world?
I have heard that
Okay,
one.
that's
fine.
a-
On deck,
That's like-
on
That
deck
feels like
for
80s.
me. On deck for me that's the tune. There's a lot
Just
of
so
that.
that's
you're
the only
clear,
one.
just
That's the
wait,
only one I
pause.
heard.
Just so
And then
you're
the
clear,
freestyle as well,
On
he's on
Deck
the freestyle.
and Digger D's, you know, heard the Digger D joint. Wait.
Oh, wait.
That joint. You haven't heard that, I know, but you have.
Yeah.
They're the two, like, by the time this comes out, people are like, there's another new tune out. Yeah, fuck you.
Nah,
But,
on deck,
but those two records,
Okay.
they're the ones.
so Abra needs to keep that.
If the
But I'm glad it's brought him back. Cause you understand? Like, it's brought him to the forefront. But again,
The tune's bad, bro. And
he's
the
not
other one.
he's not getting show money, and that's what hurts me about Abs. Because I think Dutch is whatever. But
If
Abs,
there is, not even if, there's gonna be a way of making money from performing. There has to be. Music, performance it's not gonna die. So whatever way it is, Abs needs to keep his, and that's what, for me, if I was in Dutchavelli'S camp, or anyone's camp, I'll be saying, do what you're doing, because when it does pop, you're the first name.
You see the record that's
You're the
coming
first name's
out
gonna be on.
Thursday. The record that's coming out on Thursday. Dutchavelli, Dig That, Be Young, and someone else I think maybe. But yeah, that's crazy. Listen, that's
bad,
when you know
yeah,
man
that's
are working, innit?
Yeah, that's bad.
Just we're gonna blow this out the water.
Talk about working, pot of paper, bro. Like I'm not
Did
really
you listen to the tape?
a fan of his, yeah. But I knew it was recorded
I
today.
never listened to nothing.
Let me tell you, let me be 100% real. Like, you see pot of paper, nines, and all them, man, they're a bit too.
No, but talk
greasy.
about a pot of papers.
No, but hang on, let me land.
Are you
They're a bit too greasy for me. Like, I don't really get it.
I've literally never heard of it.
I don't really get, because I know the lifestyle. Like, I've never been a part of the lifestyle, but I've been close enough to know it. I don't listen to it. But you see pot of paper's album, mixtape, whatever.
Have you heard Training Day 3?
I listened to it yesterday in the gym.
Fucking.
I think I took
Hell
longer in the gym just to finish it.
Break.
No.
No,
you're
it's
gonna listen,
cold.
you're good- yeah.
It's cold.
You might not
And
like-
it's good music. It's good. It's a lot of music, but it's one of them where
beautiful because the track's up
I got to the end of the album. It got to the end of the album and it went back to the first track and I was like, oh shit!
already.
I've listened to the whole thing
Yes.
and I never skipped one. Like
You did. No one skipped
I
nothing.
never skipped one. The kid's
Real
hard.
rap. That's
The kid's hard.
That's the rap.
And I'll tell you why.
that
I'll tell you why I listened to it.
Boost.
There's two reasons why I listened to it. Number one, obviously I knew it was recording today,
Yeah.
and you was gonna bring it up. And number two,
It's a big
I watched
talking
his
point.
I
bro.
watched his interview with Westwood.
I watched it yesterday.
Yeah, I
bro.
watched his interview with Westwood yesterday, and then I went to the gym. And
Yes.
the kid's real, bro.
Yeah.
And
you
he's not glamorizing the jail thing
Nah,
at all.
He's saying it is what it is.
Yeah, he's very real.
Yeah, but that you, I mean,
talented.
whether you like it or not is a different story. You probably wouldn't like it. I don't know. You probably wouldn't. I mean, if you like Tory Lanez, you're not gonna like fucking Pot of Paper.
I like Tory Lanez. I
You didn't like him before.
No, but
though.
then he bring out chicks tapes. I don't like when he raps.
No, I prefer when he sings.
I prefer when he sings. But I'm an R&B head.
I
so.
don't want to.
Anyway, forget him.
The nine's number one thing. Listen,
he's
the
shooting up
nine's
people.
number.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
The nine's number one thing. Like I think, for my opinion,
That's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful. Yes, for all of that.
But I
and them,
think we all agreed that it wasn't better than his first album.
I don't think it was better than some of his previous work, but I just think it came out at a time where
I think it's a beautiful.
We needed it. We needed
I think
it.
it's a beautiful thing, and I ain't listen to either.
Oh, you ain't listen. You ain't. Okay.
I'm not a nine. I can't listen to him. I listen to his
Okay.
singles, and
But
he's just not for me.
There's that one tune
Single.
That's
on
why they
radio,
li-
airplane mode. That's on
Aeroplane
radio
modes
all
with
the
NSG.
time.
That's not really my kind of joint.
I didn't
NSG,
I didn't listen to it
was-
because I'm just not a
Why?
fan of him like that.
I'm just not a fan of that
NSG.
kind of poppy
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of.
he's
I
greasy.
don't know who's who in NSG. I don't want to talk too much. Allow me, innit? I'm in this thing. Like big up NSG, big up Nines.
Yeah, I didn't take in the album, but to see him get number one is a
I mean, good
beautiful
for
thing.
him. I mean, I don't.
Oh yeah, big up the number
And I
one.
know
Like,
we-
I
I
think
know
it
we-
opens doors for the culture.
It's not even for
the
me.
scene,
For me
all of that
personally,
stuff.
I know we're.
I'm for that. That's
I'm-
what I live for. Like people to chart, Pot of Paper to then chart with. He's gonna chart
It's
with
mad.
his
Yeah, he's
tape.
getting top 10. He's gonna get top 10.
And you know there were trying to block him.
He was in jail. What?
Daily Mail were trying to block him, putting out.
Was he Was it during lockdown? He came out of jail, innit? He's not been out long. He's not been out long.
He said yesterday he said in the Westwood thing that he knocked out the tape in one day when he come out the studio.
Yeah.
Whatever. But he hasn't been out long. But people were trying to. An article came out to basically say why are
the BBC backing him.
Yes.
What do you mean? Why?
But the BBC got
because he's been in for whatever charges. I can't.
But
I don't.
loads of people.
Yeah, but
I
let's
know,
not talk
but
about the BBC. The BBC got nonsense on their channel talking about fucking. It's the truth though. The prince is on the. Are we gonna pretend? The Queen's son's not a nonce, and he's just on there doing interviews. So you can't really judge him. The guy sold drugs. He's done his time. He's out here.
He's out, exactly.
And he's trying to make an
Doing
honest
his
living.
thing, so you know what I mean. But
You
the
can't
tape
knock him.
is hard, and so in the whip.
Sorry, bro. I just realised.
In the whip, in the whip. Let me tell you, there's Pot of Paper, there's Nines' album, and then I burnt NBA YoungBoy's new album because I wanted to soak it in because everyone talks about NBA YoungBoy. I ain't really taking it in.
Is it good?
Good.
Bro,
You've not listened to it at all?
I've not played nothing but Pot of Paper. I've not even put the other CDs in the fucking.
Pot of Paper's album's good. I don't know. Resh, listen to it. I would like to get a
On my way
female's
home.
perspective of it.
Yeah, I'll put it on
No,
my.
I don't see a lot. I mean, whatever.
Listen
innit?
No, but it's like because it's not Tory Lane singing. It's very much the opposite. So it'd be good to.
Bro, I think
see.
I do listen to like a wide spectrum of music.
No, but us trying
No,
to
but
sell a
it's-
hard
yeah.
rap is not really like. I
It's
don't
really-
see it, cause like.
It's really road rap. I just want to know what your
is road
perspective
rap.
is.
Proper.
It's good
I
music
love it.
though.
I that's my shit, man. I can't even lie.
Is it that one? Not that one.
Training Day 3. Yeah.
Training Day. The other thing I wanted to touch on was Scraps' Daily Duppy. Scraps is coming, cuz.
I feel like that was rinsed so much. It
What?
Was
Are you sure you're not confused with the Fredo one?
Oh,
'Cause that-
maybe.
yeah, see?
Maybe.
Fredo one's done mad numbers.
Yeah,
Has
maybe
it?
it's that one.
Yeah, but Scraps ain't been out long. But
I didn't.
Scraps is back.
I weren't mad
Three.
about it, to be honest with you.
I prefer me personally. I like to listen to Scraps over Nines. You get me? So
Yeah,
like
I'd agree with that.
I'm looking
I'd
forward
agree
to
with that.
Scraps dropping. Scraps is back part 3 and the Daily Duppy. Like beautiful. I'd love to see it.
There's a lot of who else has dropped over there? Did you listen to this is more your thing? Did you listen to Young Baines's
Oh, Quarantine.
Did you listen to that?
Quarantine.
Listen, Resh, you need to
You
listen
like
to.
that?
You listen to Young Baines's mixtape. Listen, you need to listen.
I actually haven't. No.
Listen to that and then
Was that your flex?
bad. It's bad.
I do quite like Young Bane though.
The best-
I've not seen it. Oh.
That came out early.
One of my favorite songs this year is Section off that.
That came out,
tape.
yeah.
Oh, I have
Section's
heard
a bad
that,
boy
just
tune.
because I think that was a really popular.
Yeah.
song.
And
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
one of the releases.
And the other big thing for me on that was G Fresh dropped a verse.
Everyone was talking about that.
G Fresh dropped a verse, so that was
I hit G Fresh today, bro, just to say, yo,
G
G,
Fresh.
come on, him and Bane. I said, yo,
Yeah,
come and
yeah,
do
yeah.
something on the last show. On
Yeah,
BBC
yeah, yeah.
Residency, like,
Make that happen. G Fresh done a verse. You need to listen to that tape.
Okay.
yeah,
I feel like
cool.
I'd probably prefer that.
you would.
You
yeah,
would,
yeah,
100%,
yeah, yeah.
100%.
That's what I said. I've forgotten what music's even been out anymore. I don't know.
Who else?
But has music been a big fact? Like, for me, obviously, for the things I was going through, I weren't checking for nothing. Like March into sort of May, June, there weren't a lot, and
It's
then
the
I
last
started
thing you
picking
should
up.
do, yeah.
I started picking up, kind of listening to things a bit more. But somebody was talking about like, it's weird for a lot of artists now when they release, it shows you the variation in who checks for what in their whips compared to the club bangers, because the clubs don't exist no more.
Right.
Do you understand?
You gotta
So
make good music now.
So you gotta make real music.
on
that
good
people
music,
bang on.
you know-
on
Chip, Skeppy, and
Young Ads.
Young Ads that come out during
Was
lockdown.
the album
Insomnia.
Called, was the album called Insomnia? I
Yeah,
can't-
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I
Insomnia.
listened to that.
Yeah, that's
I
been
like-
out for a minute as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need, in fact, you know, I'm gonna listen to that on the way home.
Yeah.
I listened to that in a minute.
That was alright.
That
There were
was
some good
good.
tracks on it.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think of Chippy and and Storm?
I think Chippy fucking. Oh no, wait. I know where you're gonna go, but you see how you gave it away. But on that project, I think Chip. My personal opinion.
I
think Chip,
rated him.
Chip
Yeah.
carried it. Chip really carried.
Let me tell you
that
something,
project.
yeah?
Like,
This is where I
I
get-
love it. I'm here for it.
This is where I get my fanboy on. Yeah, when it comes to any type of features, joint albums, or anything, Name me someone better in the UK than Chip.
No, I'm
Chip is killing it when it comes to the features.
Yeah, and if you watch,
He could do an album of
when
features.
He's gone a bit quiet. He's dropped a dancehall. He's on a dancehall record.
Lockdown.
No, different. He's on. Because of lockdown. You mean?
No,
I don't know how to say
what's
the
it called?
dancehall artist name. Version.
Version.
It's
It's just version. Yeah, it's version. Yeah. I forgot about that
dropped
one.
a record.
And he had
with
one.
him.
He had one down. He had another one by.
When he goes quiet, I know some
You
shit's
reckon something's
about
coming?
to happen.
You reckon?
And let's not talk about
The one with
Listen.
the verse with Dizzee, cold. The verse with Dizzee.
Dizzee's coming next month. And just listen, I just want to say this on my shit. I mixed the album sampler for Dizzee for the label, yeah, and they couldn't put me on there. Yeah, they couldn't say it was.
It was you.
Look at you smiling.
Gassed.
I've heard it.
Gassed.
There's a joint on there with Kano and I think with Gets or something like that. Two legends. I've got
With
it
Dizzee,
here.
gets Dizzee and Kano. Fuck off, bro. Don't gas me.
I was gonna say I've got it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, let me hear that after. Please.
So
Don't gas me.
listen, the Dizzee album's coming October, and I fucking rate. He's just dropped the new one with Smoke Boys. The new, I think it's called Act Like a
Has Dizzee
Fool.
been like actually dropping music? Have
His new album is coming
like,
October,
everything?
and I've mixed the whole thing for the label, the sampler, the album sampler, not mixed and mastered the thing, and that's not. And it's fucking brilliant. Like Diz for me is like in his bag again. He's dropped the single with Chip, which was the first one, obviously. Love, live. What's it called? G. Live
one?
life large or love live life
Love,
large.
Live,
L. Anyway, that's what it's called, right? And yeah, man. Like I just
Chip's
but a
just
lot of the
cold when it
comments-
comes to the features. There's no one doing
But
it.
I just
better.
think that's our era, so I think we're gonna take to this. But I see when the album dropped, when the single dropped with Chip, I was online when the premiere came out. A lot of people were like, kind of, he's washed and his flow, and he's not the one. And Chip saved the
Dizzee?
tune, yeah. And I'm like,
Kind of did.
that's not the truth, man. Like Diz is still the man. You get me?
I'm not gonna lie. I was looking forward to Chip's verse when they're so.
Yeah, of course you would though, wouldn't you? By default, why wouldn't you? He's on the tune for that reason.
So anyway, did you see the post
Which post?
when that single
I wanna know
dropped?
what the fucking tune is. Man.
When the single dropped, Chip took there's a picture of him and Dizzee
On the
from the video
shoot.
from the video,
Yeah.
and he said,
What did it say?
"You ain't the goat, nigga, you're mutton."
You talking
Is
about?
that why everyone's like the Stormzy verse on?
I don't know. But he said something. No, he said, "You ain't the goat, nigga. You're ... But Chips,
I feel like I like Chip now
I've always.
more than I never really
Chip
listened to
knows,
him
man.
back. in
I
the
think
day.
I get why you're saying that because
Do you think he was very underrated before?
I think he's
Or
still
still
underrated
is.
now.
Yeah.
I think if you take away the legends, you take away the Kanos, the Gets, the Gigs, the people that are like over. There's no one under 30 that's bigger than Chip. Nobody. There's no one bigger than Chip that's under 30 at all. Like he can't go on a tape with Skepta. For me, Insomnia, Chip took it. You can't tell me anyone out of them three that performed better than Chip on that album. So I think he's very, very, very underrated for his age group. That there's no one out here that's been here as long as him, and there's no one out here that's been doing what he's been doing for as long as he's been doing it. To be honest with you,
Fair enough.
what stuff have you been doing recently that you personally rate?
Generally just the music he's been releasing or been featuring on anyway.
Do you know what happened? I think also happened was that before the whole him and Bugsy thing,
I don't even know what's going on. What you're talking about?
Bugsy Malone,
Yeah, but what happened?
they obviously
Why would I know this? I
obviously
feel like it's stuff you should tell me.
Chip basically
before
did
you're
it.
gonna bring it
Chip,
up on
obviously
the
Chip
podcast.
Chip was Chipmunk. Then he went away for a very long time. Went to
Yeah.
America and all done all that shit. Lost his momentum, and then Bugsy drew him out, and basically come back to be who he is now.
Do you know what? I've listened to the actual song, the
What?
Bugsy Malone track. What's it called? The one that's basically a diss track for.
There's a
towards
few.
Chip.
There's a couple.
No, well,
I don't know where we are. I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's cool.
I'm gonna find it just because I listened to it.
But yeah,
That's
before
old talk.
post
Yeah, but
post
I don't know.
post the Bugsy Malone beef. Them lot basically had beef. Long story short, they had a beef. And post Bugsy Malone beef, he's just been on like he's come into his own, and I feel like he's become a man in that transition.
But this whole, I'll be honest with you, you brought up the like kind of shots at Stormzy thing, but I don't think it might pick up again, obviously. Inevitably, it will, because when can Chip rest? He can never rest. It's a problem, whatever. But for now, I don't think it's really that.
I think there's a lot going on in the industry.
People taking time.
And it's annoying because everything's shut down.
Everything's paused.
But I think you would know more, and you'd be able to tell me more if the world weren't the way it was right now. I feel like, and I've heard things, I think it's very, 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 very mad right now.
We think it's like techie still. It will. I think it's on pause.
I think it's borderline.
When it can come out, it will come out. But Chip's gone quiet for some reason. That means something's going to happen. Something's coming. Some noise will happen. And then I think we might get back into it. Because there's no way, if he's recording...
And this is the thing. So when we talk about Dutch, he's going to be in it. Like, Chip's going to be doing verses every day.
That's what I'm saying.
For like the last 6 months, he's going to be doing verses every day.
So he's going to keep on.
He has to, and he said when Insomnia come out, he was going to release again this year, and hopefully he'll stick to that. I know Gets is coming this year. Gets is early next year.
I know Gets is coming because I've been talking the last 2 weeks to get him on to do something with Man, and they won't do it until he has a run, and obviously it don't work, maybe or whatever.
My godson's on the album apparently. Gassed, bro.
What does he?
Well, I don't know what he does. He messaged me and said, "Oh, this is
I've recorded.
This is how he is." Yeah, he messaged me, said, "Oh, Uncle Gavin, I'm with your favorite rapper."
And how old is he?
Randomly,
how old
15. It's his cousin. He's there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Uncle Gavin, I'm with your favorite rapper." I was like, "Yeah, man, that gets you." He goes, "Oh," and then we started chatting. He goes, "Yeah, you know I'm on the new album, right?"
Mad. He's done a skit. He's done an interlude or a skit.
No, a tune, bro. He's done a verse or something. I don't know.
Way.
I need to hear it. I need to hear it.
He could have.
It could be.
How do you not know? What if he
because
like raps or
because kids are kids, innit? Like he's come out with the fucking hit me with like 32 bars and I never even knew. Right, is that you? Do you know what it is?
But, shit, man. So
but he said it's dropping next year.
Let's not forget Mozambique is out and dropped that record with him, fucking what's his name, JK, and the lady on the tune. I can't remember her name.
Mad.
Big tune.
Mad.
So
I feel like we're missing so much music.
It's been like 8 months.
Don't get me started on where the boss man, the big man is, isn't it? Because obviously he's gone AWOL, he's gone quiet. He's not got AWOL. He's working. He's
taking that rest that we
yeah, but that's what you wanted.
Exactly.
Who are you talking about?
Gigs.
How dare you?
The big man. Come on. If he says the big man, you know who he is. The landlord.
He's done what you said, cuz. Take some time. Listen, the funniest thing about that, what gets me
what's his manager's name?
Buck.
Buck needs to get me on the team.
Listen.
They listened.
The funniest thing about that is it's been the whole year, you know? He's like, I feel like man preempted this fucking shit. Like, yo, you know what? This one ain't for me.
What about Boost?
Boost is working. Tape's dropping.
Is he dropping something?
Yeah,
as well?
He's dropping, and he's consistent with it as well. He's always putting out tunes with different man and working. I know the tape's coming because I see some clips yesterday actually.
Who else do I want to hear?
Sussa dropped bangers on bangers, so he's coming.
I liked Ambush's project.
Ambush's project was cool. That was the last CD that was in the car. Ambush's thing.
Tommy
Shelby. There's 3 records on that. There's 3 records on that rhythm that I've heard. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's another brother. I've got to shout him out as well. Ads Boogie. That's a banger. And then one I played on my show this weekend. Someone's done an R&Drill, version. On that.
Drill, you know.
Don't know if that's a thing.
I'm getting old.
That's your bag.
I'm getting old.
I feel like I would like that, yeah.
It's on my show. Some back of BBC Sounds. You get me?
Wait, when's your show?
Plug.
When?
But yeah, on the same rhythm, bro. And that Ambush thing has been in my whip heavy as well. Mass on Sunday with H. Silly Events with H. Tommy Shelby. The D double joint, the RA joint.
Yeah.
He ain't playing, bro.